So EIU men's basketball coach Marty Simmons here. Marty, tell me the season outlook for this team. How have you guys done in practice? How are these boys kind of cooperating with everything? What's the adjusting period looking like?
It's been great. We have 8 new players, 5 returning players. So I think it's been a good mix of returning guys and new guys. I think our older guys have done a good job of, passing the knowledge to the new guys. The new guys have brought a lot of different talents and abilities and some new energy. We got an older team. I think we've got a little bit more competitive group. I think they like to compete. I think they've done a good job of building some chemistry. I think they not only like being together on the floor and in the locker room, but I think they spend a lot of time together away from the basketball court. I think they like each other. So they've been a fun group to coach. So we're looking forward to the season.
Who are some of the guys that have stood out to you the most in practice?
Kyle Shelton. He's one of our incoming guys. Came here from South Suburban. Shoots a three. He's long. He's an athletic guy. He's done pretty well. Cooper Jacoby is a transfer from Toledo, from over in Sellersburg, Indiana. Shoots a three. High basketball IQ. Kind of a stretch four. He's done some good things. Sincere Malone is a returning player, led the OVC in steals last year as a freshman. Jermaine Hamlin has had a good offseason and a good preseason and practice. He's done a lot of really good things. Tiger Booker is a transfer from Tarleton State. He's a water bug out there. Like, he's fast. He plays extremely hard. He's kind of the head of the snake for us. He's the energy guy for us. But we've had Dan Lures, the returning guy. He had a 3-week period there where he was probably our best player. He shot it really well. Was playing really hard. There hasn't been tremendous separation. Really like 1 through 12. I mean, everybody's played pretty hard. Everybody's had moments throughout practice. So I think depth is going to be a real strength for our team.
All right, Cooper, so you're a transfer from Toledo.
Yes,
Being from Toledo and coming to EIU, what's this mean to you?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's excited for the new opportunity, a fresh start, to be able to, contribute to a new team and do something pretty special here, which is the ultimate goal.
Coach Simmons calls you a very big catalyst on this team this year. What's that mean to you?
Yeah, so just taking on the role of being able to play multiple positions, be versatile, and just do whatever the team needs, I think is the big thing in that. And if we need, a guy to play outside, a guy to play inside, just being able to play all the roles, especially guard everything, I think is an important part.
What are some of the things you would like to work on this season to be a better player, but also helping the team out to getting wins come in bunches?
Yes, yeah, I think it's both sides of the ball, being able to score from all 3 levels, 3, jumper, layup, but also defense, just getting a lot better at my on-ball defense and also help side, and just getting used to things maybe that I'm not as used to because of, different way that Toledo played, and just but getting into the rhythm of how we play help, how we play on the ball, and just I think that'll be the big things that can help this team win.
This teammate plays for Purdue. Hoffman. Probably would have played on the floor, but he canceled the state tournament because of COVID.
Hey!
You brought along former Illini great Rich McBride from the Springfield area. What type of leadership does he bring from a former player to giving back to the players now here being an assistant under you?
Yeah, he's a stud in every facet. He loves the game. He loves mentoring players, young people. He likes to give back the knowledge that he has as a player and as a coach, not only in helping players grow and develop as basketball players, but as men. He really values all of it. He's got a lovely wife and son and daughter, and he's a great family man. He's just a great role model for our guys. I mean, they see a guy that's here early, leaves late, works extremely hard, cares about other people. He's right here in front of their eyes, and they understand what he accomplished as a player, and I think that's very, very meaningful when he takes the extra time to mentor our players.
Rich McBride here. Rich, you played at Illinois years ago, and you're now an assistant for Marty here at EIU. What's it mean to you to come back to your area from where you are at Springfield, Illinois?
It's been great being able to be back home, and having this opportunity to coach with, a legendary guy like Marty Simmons for a prestigious university like Eastern. It's been a great opportunity for me and my family, and I'm enjoying it.
So you have that athletic experience. What does it mean to you from the kids' point of view to have a player like you who played at this level to give them the knowledge that you have?
Yeah, just being able to relate, it's a huge deal in this profession. I think, being a player and having the coaches that I had, it's been a great transition for me being on the other side, being able to, give back what I learned from my coaches and, past players, and trying to help these guys achieve their goals.
So being from the Springfield area, and Lincoln, of course, is pretty close to Springfield. Jermaine Hamlin plays on the squad. What does it mean to you to kind of watch him, but also kind of help him out in learning stuff?
It's been great. Jermaine, he's played college basketball for 3 or 4 years now, so he's, very high IQ. He knows what's going on. It's been great working with him every day. He brings a ton of energy, and he's getting better every day.
What do you expect from this team, kind of seeing him in practice and the knowledge that these boys have?
For me, it's just about getting better every day. Not looking past the day that we have, planting our feet every day, working on what we need to work on to continue to improve as a unit and as a coaching staff. And that's where we're at right now. We're not looking to the future at anything. We're just working every day, trying to get better.
Was there any shocking moment to you when you got the message from Marty that he wanted you as an assistant?
It was some excitement. Just being able to be close to home. I was living in Columbia, Missouri the last couple of years, which is, not too far, but it is, not close to home like it is over here in Charleston. So having the opportunity to come back in the area I'm familiar with has been great for me and my family.
What does it mean to you to coach at EIU, where you're now going to Illinois, where you played at? You gonna have any emotions? What's that like?
Not really. Illinois holds a special place in my heart. But since I've been in this profession, I've played against Illinois a couple times. Obviously, going back to Champaign and the State Farm Center, that place is special to me. But I think I have a job to do with these guys and making sure they're prepared and ready to perform.
Why? What is one reason why people should come watch EIU basketball this season?
We're improving every day. We're going to play hard, we're going to compete, and we're going to do it together. I think these guys, they're growing as a unit every day. We have a lot of new guys along with some returners, but every day we're competing, we're getting better, and it's going to be a pretty good finished product when it's all said and done.
What's it mean to you to have Bob Lockhart from the Windsor area as your assistant coach, knowing his fundamentals as a coach as well?
Everything. Like, Bob is a Swiss Army knife. He's one of the best human beings I've ever been around. I've known him for 30 years. He's a basketball encyclopedia. He's so passionate, not only, again, about the game of basketball, but he's a great person. He loves our players. Our players love him. They love to be around him. They're in his office constantly. But he's a great tactician. Again, jack of all trades. He gives me an enormous amount of confidence and help, not only on the bench, but when we're up there watching tape countless hours. He has a lust for life and helping other people like no one I've ever been around.
To start the season on Monday at Illinois, what are some of the keys this season to adjusting to some bigger schools, and then you learn from that, and then you play a tougher schedule, just enough in your conference?
I think you nailed it right there, Tyler. I think just, when you play Illinois, Kansas, Iowa State, Loyola, Chicago, you're playing against some of the best teams in the country. So just your ability to learn from it. You know what I mean? Like, you're playing the best, and not get your dauber down. You know what I mean? Not lose your confidence, but maintain, like, hey, learn from it and actually get confidence that you're playing against the best. And our hope is that we can achieve some success. All that accelerates the buy-in process for what you're trying to sell as a coaching staff. You know, transition defense, sprinting back, locating your man, communication, close out, all the fundamentals that it takes to be successful on both ends of the floor. And if we do that and we get our guys to buy in and pay attention to the little things, the details that make the difference, then I think you'll see a big jump in our win total from last season to this season, making that next step, you know, from 9 wins to whatever that magic number is, you know, 16, 17, being a real competitive team in the Ohio Valley Conference, you know, getting to that conference tournament, not just getting there, but competing. You know, we want to be a team that competes for a championship in the Ohio Valley Conference. That's what we came here to do. That's always going to be our goal, and that's the next step for us.
What is it like to have Coach Richard McBride here as assistant coach, playing in Illinois and now giving back to you guys?
Yeah, no, it's huge. I remember hearing it for the first time. I was like, oh, he's played at Illinois, but then he said he was in the championship. I thought he was talking, you know, Big Ten championship, but to play in the national championship that's all of our goals. So to have a guy like that that's been there, been through, you know, a season and then the conference tournament and then making it and getting it that far is a huge help to realize what it takes, you know, to hit that level.
What are some of the keys to a winning season, but also getting a possible Ohio Valley Conference championship?
Mm-hmm. Yes, so I think a big key will be staying together. You know, I think it's easy when things aren't going your way to kind of separate, but I think number one, staying together and just everyone doing, you know, what they can, and even more is what we're seeing these last couple weeks. And also, you know, a big thing is staying healthy. So just making sure we're smart and, you know, outside of practice, inside practice, just getting the right treatment and doing that. And I think in the end, it might be a simple one, is just to make shots. I think that's huge, is to get any big win or win a lot of games is making big shots.
You start the season on Monday night at Illinois.
Sure.
You don't get any tougher for that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
What challenges come your way playing against that competition and then learning from that and then knowing what competition you face during the season?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's just starting off right off the bat. I mean, we have played 2 scrimmages, but starting off against a team that, you know, is super talented, has guys that probably go to the league next year. Just being able to step up to that level and play that physicality will be big, but we're working on it and we're ready to do it. So we're all excited for the opportunity.
I think defensively, if we're going to be successful, we got to hang our hat there. We got some length, we got some athleticism. Obviously, Jermaine has the ability to be a rim protector, so I think we really got to buy into that. And you know, if we do, you know, if we're in the top, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the league, and some key numbers there, I think we got a chance. So that's you know, rebounding percent, you know, field goal percent, 3-point field goal percent, whatever it may be. I think that's a real key. You know, take care of the basketball, not turn it over offensively. And I think we got to continue to work on our 3-point. I think we're better there. I don't think that's like our strength. I think we're you know, our ability, we have the ability to play with tempo. We can push in transition. We got some athletic guys who can get to the rim. You know, so I think that has the potential to be a real strength for us as well. We've got a good staff, got a lot of new coaches, but it's based on, you know, their performance, their abilities. You know, we'll look at everything. Obviously, you know, chemistry and just you know, how they're playing at particular times. But we're going to need a lot more than 5 guys, and I think that's one of our assets is our depth and our versatility. You know, Jermaine gives us a lot of size. Other than that, you know, we can play a lot of different lineups. We can go small. We can put shooters out there. We can put some athletic guys out there. We have the ability to play up tempo. So I think, as the season goes on, you'll see a lot of different types of lineups on the floor.
Just look up. Look up. And if you can't ball fake, get them up, and you can go by them.
Why should people want to come to an EIU basketball game?
I think just our mentality, with like playing hard, diving on the floor for loose balls, taking charges. When they come in here, they should see a team that's competing. And getting off to a decent start. We got a tough schedule in the non-conference, but we also have some teams on the schedule that hopefully we can compete with and get off to a good start and win some games. But an unselfish team. I think we've done some things with the administration that we're going to create an exciting atmosphere with our video boards and our sound system, getting student engagement, getting more students to the games. I would challenge people in not only the Charleston, Mattoon, but all the surrounding communities, Effingham, Teotopolis, all to come. Give us a look. We need their support. Obviously, having a festive atmosphere and a rowdy crowd only enhances our chances to be successful, and we certainly need any help we can get. I really am excited about the players, number one. We got a bunch of new guys on our staff. I think they've brought a lot of knowledge, a lot of passion, a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and I think our administration is really, really behind us, and we're trying to create an atmosphere that our students, our campus, our community, again, the surrounding communities can really get behind. And now we have to do our job and put a product out there that people can get behind and really enjoy, and I think we'll do that.
You guys have a great year, but also you as a coach, you do a tremendous job. So good luck this season, Marty.
Thank you, Tyler.
You done? You good?
It's a battle, guys. We're going to challenge you every day.
Here you go.